Alright, so today's lesson is on translations on the coordinate plane. And so the key vocabulary word we're going to go ahead and use for today is translation. It is moving an object so that every point of the object moves in the same direction as well as the same distance. Since the new image is congruent to the original image, it is called a rigid transformation. Let's go ahead and look at our first example then. So we have how many units has the object been translated and in what direction? Here we go. Alright, so if we take a look at our two shapes, they both are congruent. And notice how we have A, and then we have A with a little mark, B, B with a little mark, C, and C with a little mark. The ones with a little mark are known as our prime. Those are our translation. That's our translation shape. That's the shape that we're actually moving to. Okay. So if we look at our original points, A 1 4, there's our original A, B 4 0, and C 1 0. Okay. So our question is how many units has the object been translated and in what direction? So we can go from A here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It went 7 units left. Okay. And we can also look at our other ones. In B goes the same. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Went 6 left. And C as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everything goes 6 left. Okay. If we look at our new pairs here, A is, let's see, our A prime, I'm sorry, is negative 5 4. Our B prime is negative 2 0. And our C prime is going to be negative 5 0. Okay. One of the things when we notice about this too is that if we look at our coordinate points and we look at how much they moved, we notice that our x coordinate is minus 6. Okay? Just like we go 6 to the left, it goes minus 6. And then we notice that our y coordinate here, 4, stays the same. Same with 0, 0, 0, 0. So nothing's happening with our y coordinate. But our x coordinate, we're doing minus 6. So 4 minus 6 turns to 2. And then 1 minus 6 turns to minus 5. Okay. So if we think about our original x and y coordinate, okay, we know that our x goes minus 6 and that our y does not change at all, so we're just going to put a 0. And giving our new ordered pair is going to be x minus 6 and then just y because it does not change. Alright, let's try number 2. We have how many units has the object been translated and in what direction? Okay, so we're going to go, if we look at our A right here, looks like we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go 5 units right. Then we also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units down. And the same is going to hold true for our B and our C as well. They're going to go 5 units to the right and they're going to go 7 units down. Okay? So if we look at our new coordinate points, A prime, we have a goes to 2, negative 2. B prime goes to 5, negative 6. C prime goes to 2, negative 6. Okay. And then we're going to also just check to make sure that works by using our 5 units to the right, 7 units down. So if we go 5 to the right, it is a plus 5. And yes, negative 3 does turn into 2. If we go 7 units down, it's a minus 7. So if our y-axis turns from 5 to negative 2. Plus 5 for our x-axis goes to 5. Minus 7 for our y goes to negative 6. Plus 5 for our c, for our x-axis for c goes to 2. And then negative 7 goes to negative 6. Okay. So we have our original ordered pairs of x and y, and we notice that x changes with a plus 5, and that y changes with a minus 7. So our new ordered pairs are going to be x plus 5, and then they're going to be y minus 7. Okay, let's go to number 3. We have translate the objects 4 units to the right. What would the new coordinate points be? So here's our key. 4 units to the right is where we're going to be moving. All right. So I'm going to go ahead first. I'm going to go ahead to A and go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be my A prime. I'm going to move B over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be my B prime. And move my C. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be my C prime. Go ahead and connect them. So I have new coordinate points here. Alright. I have my new A is 5, 1. So A prime. Is 1, 5. B prime is 2, 1. And my C prime is 0, 1. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure those are my new coordinate points by doing the math as well. If I go 4 units to the right, I'm only changing my x-axis, not my y, and I'm doing a plus 4 because it's going to the right. So I would do plus 4 turns into 1, plus 4, negative 2 turns into 2, and then plus 4, negative 4 turns into 0. Nothing happens to my y-axis, they all stay the same. Alright, let's try number 4. Translate the object 3 units left and 4 units up. What would the new coordinate points be? Alright, so I have 3 units to the left and 4 units up. So I'm going to go ahead and start with A, which is my A prime. I'm going to go 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Here's my A prime. I'm going to go ahead and do C. 3 units to the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. There's my C prime. And same with B. We're going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 3. 1, 2, 3. And I get a B prime there. Let's go ahead and connect my sides. Okay. I also always make sure too, does my triangle look the same? It always should. All the points should be moving the same way. So let's go ahead and write down my new points here. My A prime point is negative 1, 4. My B prime is 0, 0. And my C prime is negative 2, 0. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure those coordinates work. 3 units to the left means that I'm doing minus 3 for my x, and then 4 units up means I'm doing plus 4. So if I do 2 minus 3 is negative 1, 0 plus 4 is 4. Yes, that works. Go ahead and do it again. Minus 3 plus 4. Yes, that works. And minus 3 plus 4. Yes, that works to negative 2 and 0. So what I'd like you to go ahead and do right now is you should have a handout as well, so you don't have to draw these. Go ahead and try these 4 problems. Okay. First, it's asking you about how many units you're going to go ahead and be moving, the first 2, and then the second 2 actually has you translate them. So go ahead and pause your video and try all 4 of those first. All right, let's go ahead and see how you did. Alright, number 1, you should notice that our units move 7 units down and then 1 to the right. Okay, so that is a plus 1 for my x-axis because it's moving to the right, and then minus 7 for my y. So you should get an answer of x plus 1, y minus 7. Is how do the new ordered pairs relate? For number 2, how the new ordered pairs relate, you should have gotten that they go 8 up, because here's our original, and we go into the prime, and then we go in 5 units to the left, and so it figures in that we actually do -5 for my x-axis because we're going 5 to the left, and then +8 because we're going up for the y. So you should have an answer of x minus 5 and then y plus 8. Number 3, translate the object 4 units up. What would the new coordinates be? You should have actually changed to everything, just go 4 up. So that's what your picture should look like. And then because you're going 4 up, you're only changing the y-axis. You should have a +4, +4, and a +4. And yes, that does work. X-axis stays the same in all of these. And then number 4, we have translate the unit 3 units to the right and 6 units down. What would the new coordinates be? Right, so we have you can even draw this too if you need to. We have 3 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, and then 6 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That takes me to my A prime, and the same goes for my B prime and C prime. Okay. If we actually, once we plug it in, our new coordinates should be A prime is 0, 0. That's 3 units to the right, so +3, and then 6 units down, so -6, and so yes, it does work out. For B prime, we should have gotten a 3, -3. Again, that's +3, -6, that works. And then for C prime, -3, -3, we have a +3 and a -6 as well.